We are right in the middle of May Madness, the busiest time for the 25 sports department. We're running all over the place as state tournaments begin. Over the next 3 or 4 weeks, we'll crown champions in all of these spring sports. We got a lot to get to. Let's start with softball in our 25 sports prep rally game of the week. We start in softball. Metamora looking for a little revenge. They lost to Pekin the first time they played them. They did not lose the second time they played them. Nora Johnson was absolutely terrific in the circle. She pitched a 2-hitter from Metamora. Johnson also had the first Metamora hit in the second inning, a base hit up the middle. Next batter up, Sydney Trentman said so long. A 2-run homer ignites the crowd on the grass berm. Redbirds win 4-1. They're now 10-1 in Middle Illini play. Washington stays in the title hunt with a hard-fought 2-1 win over East Peoria. Leadoff hitter Carly Vaughn waits on the changeup, then pounds it to right center for a double. Washington led off the game with 2 runs in the first inning, and that was enough. Brooklyn Ogden was terrific in the circle. Washington wins it 2-1. They stay just a game back of Metamora in the standings. Washington had a terrific tournament over the weekend. They're swinging for the Cure event, all in pink, as they took on Illini Bluffs in the championship game. Tigers down 1-0 in the 5th, but Zoe Eaton base hit scores Kennedy Kowalski and ties the game. But in the bottom of the 6th inning with the time limit, this is the final inning. Lauren Campomanes delivers the walk-off base hit. Bailey Herrick scores, and Washington wins their tournament by a final score of 2-1. And now to baseball, we start with the three-peat Washington Panthers. The Panthers win the Middle Illini title for a 3rd straight year. They actually stepped out of conference for a fun game on Saturday. It was Washington hosting Bloomington on Saturday, and Bloomington's Missouri commit Addison Worthman, a missile homer, his 9th of the year for Bloomington, but Washington was swinging the bat well all day in this one. Gavin Lawrence drives in 2 right here, including a sliding Seth Harmon coming across for the Washington Panthers. Later, Micah McCoy, he had a terrific day. He smashes one to center field. This ball's going to get over the center fielder's head, and he scored Garrett Cox. The Panthers sweep that doubleheader, and again, they have clinched the Middle Illini title. To the Morton game versus Dunlap, one of the games of the week, a pitcher's duel. Tanner Spangler of Morton was terrific on the mound and terrific off the mound. The barehanded play by Spangler hopping off the mound to get the out at first. Caleb Diver from Dunlap was dueling all game. He was dynamite on the mound. He gets the swing and a miss right here. 6th inning, a Dunlap down 1-0, but Caleb Diver delivers the go-ahead hit. This base hit scores Keaton Bloom. It was a 2-1 Dunlap lead with 2 outs and 2 strikes in the bottom of the 7th inning. That's when Bradley recruit Tate Rowley ties the game. His base hit to right, a great throw home, but Ethan Hurst just gets behind the tag to score the game-tying run. And on the next pitch, Morton is celebrating a victory. Owen Ryman's coming in on the wild pitch, and Morton's winning this game by a final score of 3-2. Potter's a wild finish. I'm in a hurry to get to track because tonight's one of the big nights in track. It's Class 1A, 2A, 3A sectionals. Top times tonight. Go to State. State is a place that Normal Community knows very well about. Let's start with the Big 12, though. How about Julie Bach? Last week, she won the 1600 and 3200 at the Big 12 Conference track meet. Normal Community, though, was the team champion. Jasmine West edges Richwood's Lena Jackson. West won both the 100 and 200 for Normal Community, the team champion. But the star of the night again was Allie Ince. She won the 800, the 400. She also anchored wins in the 4x4 and the 4x8. Every year we have to ask Allie, she's so versatile, so talented. What is her game plan for today's sectional and next week's state meet? Well, after running the 1600 last year, this year, Allie Ince is adding a relay.
So now we're doing 4x8, 800, 400, and 4x4. And main goal is going in there, competing with the team in the relays and seeing how high we can place up there. I think we got a pretty good shot. Team's looking really strong. So, yeah, really focused on the relays.
We'll have all the sectional track highlights for you coming up tonight at 10. Big 12 boys track, Darren Doucette of Peoria Richwoods, the host school, had a terrific night. He finished second here in the 100. He later came back to win the 200 in the photo finish. Bloomington's Adam Peasley was the best long jumper on the track. Chris Taylor of Normal Community soared 6'10" to win the high jump. Meanwhile, Normal West wins the 800. They go 1-2 with Aiden Swanlin and Ethan Snyder going 1-2 for the Wildcats. We head to the Middle Illini boys meet. That was Tuesday night at Metamora. Dunlap's Reese Dusek had a night. He won both the 800 and the 400 for the Dunlap Eagles. One of the more thrilling races of the night was in the 1600, where Sam Tellefson of Washington down the home stretch makes his move, and Tellefson celebrates a win. Great race in the 200. Pekin's Kanye Tyler, who won the long jump and the 100, is just edged by Morton's Carl Whitaker. The Potters finished second as a team. A great night for Whitaker, but the host Redbirds win the conference title. Grant Bennington, the win in the 300 hurdles. He's fired up for the champion Redbirds. The HOI meet was in Hayworth. Ridgeview Lexington's got a great team. They won 1-2 in the hurdles. Cale Hoffman and Darius Yoakum. The Mustangs second as a team, but this night belonged to Eureka. Andrew Perry gets the win right here in the 3200. El Paso Gridley's Dean Witzik is right behind him in second. Carson Gold wins the triple jump with the hop, skip, and jump, and then it's Carson Gold, the winning anchor in the 4x100. Gold takes the gold for Eureka, and the Eureka boys are your HOI team champion. Well, let's head to soccer now. We're Dunlap and Peoria Notre Dame. We're wrapping up conference play, looking for conference titles. Peoria Notre Dame gets it. The Peoria Notre Dame Irish, a winner over Bloomington. They are your undefeated Big 12 champion. Watch Maya Wardle, who scored 2 goals in a great tie versus Rochester. Here she sets up Parker Miller for a goal as Miller knocks it in. Later it's going to be Ellie Bear to Maddie Stickelmeyer, and Stickelmeyer will pull the trigger and score a goal for Notre Dame. Again, Notre Dame, your Big 12 champion, your undefeated Big 12 champion. A beautiful goal right there by Maddie Stickelmeyer. A big surprise in the Middle Illini where Metamora stunned Dunlap. Metamora scored 3 goals in the first half to take a 3-zip lead, and then they played defense. Their goalie Mariah Quinn, the beautiful save right here. Metamora stuns Dunlap 3-zip, and that means Morton has a chance to tie him for the conference title. Morton played at Washington, and they were smiling as big as Mariah Quinn. Addie Day's shot right here is stopped by the Washington keeper, Gracie Van Quekebecke. But watch Day and Sophie develop a beautiful 2-player game right here. The give and go back to Day, who shoots and scores. Morton and Dunlap wind up tied for first in the Middle Illini.